Hello, welcome to my messy fingers. This is Charlie. I just completed another album for Scrap and Create. They're an online scrapbooking store and they send me these beautiful collections. And this one happens to feature Graphic 45's Autumn Greetings. Now I played with quite a bit of the 8x8 collection, the 12x12 collection, as well as the 12x12 patterns and solids. I also had the ephemera, the chipboard and frames, and I had the rub-ons. I was also sent some ribbon and some brass goodies to play with. So I did interact with quite a bit of it here on this album. So let me get into describing the album itself to you. This album, once wrapped, measured about 8 1/8 with a 1 1/8 inch spine, but once wrapped, it ended up being closer to 2 1/8. So on the front of this, I did use the smaller filigrees that came in with the collection pack, and I put some of the brass trinkets here on the face of it. Most all of this is out of the ephemera pack, with the exception of this rub-on. And I think that was, oh, and this rub-on, this little birdie up here. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of forgetting here. So I have the birdie, I have this quoted saying, and I have that leaf all came off the rub-ons. And then the autumn greetings, the deer, this leaf, the stamp with the fox on it peeking through, and then these leaves, and then this big pumpkin spray here, all came out of the ephemera, as well as this acorn down here in the corner. And then this saying was cut out off of the 12x12 pack. I backed it on the ribbon, the burgundy ribbon that came with the collection, and then I glued it down here across the bottom. And then we've got a nice little quoted saying here on the spine. And then on the back, I have an additional rub-on on the top and then the deer rub-on the bottom. This is just so precious looking. And I use some stash ribbon for my closure. It's a little bit sturdier. So we get into the inside using the chipboard frames. I started off here. There is some acrylic here, so when you put in your photo, it will be protected because you've got that plastic. Now, when you put the photo in from this direction, you'll be able to tack it on this corner here, and then it will hold your photo in place. This is a chipboard saying here. And then we have this one. We've got a small rub-on. And then when you open this up, we've got a photo placement here. We've got a card with some journaling opportunity there. Over here on this side, we have a belly band where you can insert. Kind of got premature on that when I opened that, didn't I? And then we've got some big photo mats here, and these are actually some small little tucks that you can put in and hold your photo in place if you so desire. Big photo opportunities here. Now we'll open, and on both sides we have a belly band, and then we have a big pocket. These came out of the sticker sheets. I backed them on cardstock, and this came out of the ephemera pack, and this is just a strip of scrap as well as this piece. Then we get back over here. We have, I'm going to swap these. We have a nice little tuck on this page, and then I created using one of the chipboards and some of the lace. I created a tuck here by just taping down this bottom. And then this is out of the rub-ons. Sorry for the stall there. And then when you open this up over here, we have a tuck out of one of the sticker items. And then we have a pocket over here. We have a large pocket over here. And then I took one of the circle photo mats. Now I've got tape that's kind of getting in the way here, but you can stick a photo in here, and then you can tack down this edge. It will hold the photo in place. There's also some acrylic here to protect the photo. Kind of forgot where I got that. And then on this page, we have a pocket on the front. This came out of the sticker pack. We've just got a little bit of a sticker embellishment here. And by the way, this is a die that I have in my stash. So you can use a die that you choose to use. You can use a punch, choose not to use anything at all, or use some lace or ribbon if you want. Open this up, and we have another small pocket with a photo opportunity. This came out of the sticker sheet. And then when you open this up, we've got beautiful mats here for photo. And we've got some photos here. And if I take this, I can show you that we've got some tucks here with these items, if you so choose to use them that way. Open this up even more, and you've got some photo opportunities here. And this is just a beautiful saying. And then you've got this item with another tuck. And then we have a big pocket right here, and I've got some small embellishments off of the rub-ons tucked up there in that corner. And then here on this page, these are the flowers that came out of the ephemera pack, and this is one of the brass flowers that came in with the collection pack. This is some of the ribbon that I cut and backed behind the flower. This is out of the ephemera pack, and I backed it on some cardstock and then popped it up with some pop-ups. This is out of the ephemera pack, and I matted it on cardstock because I ink my edges and I didn't want you to see inky edges. So we put the to cover the band there. So when we open this up, we have another tuck. And then you've got a spot here to put some photos. Now over here is another frame opportunity, and I put this in here so to remind me that this is frame, and you can also tack it down here in the corner once you get your photo in. This is a photo mat, and I've taken the corners out of the sticker sheet and placed them on some other paper, the brown paper, this paper, and then you can just take your photo. It's going to take a little bit because they're kind of snug, but you can get your photo in there, and then you don't have to worry about taping it down. Open this up, and we have this beautiful oval embellishment out of the chipboard, and you still have room up here for a decent size photo. And you have, this is just a sticker embellishment. Beautiful opportunity for some larger photos on both these pages, and both of them are just sticker embellishments. In here we have a tuck, and then use some scrap paper to illustrate that you've got a tuck here. You can tuck a photo up in there. You've got an opportunity for some journaling here. Open this up, and you've got the repeat on this side. You have a tuck, another tuck, and you can tuck a photo up underneath there. And then you have your waterfall, and I did cover all the pages to the waterfall. And as you can see, a nice 5x7 photo or a 4x6 photo or a couple of smaller photos will fit in right here. Then we get back here, and on this is in here to keep this flap closed. Now I will admit, and I state so in the tutorial, that I saw this on someone else's tutorial, and I must have missed a step because I know she didn't do this, but without some kind of a guard up here, this did not keep this closed because this bottom flap kept falling open, so it was pointless. So I came back in and I added in this die so that this would slip in behind both of them, and then it would keep both of them closed. So this is just a 3/4 inch pocket down here. I use the fox embellishment out of the goodies. This is a card for journaling, and I put the deer on here, and the weight of the deer actually helped to keep that closed, so I didn't have to worry about any magnets. This came out of the 12 by 12 collection, and it's matted, and then it's popped up with some pop-ups. So when you open this up, this piece here, so we've got a band, a pocket, and this is actually out of the chipboard with some of the ribbon that came with the collection. And then when you open this up, you've got a photo opportunity here. We have a small band here. Photo opportunities, each one of these is a small tuck, and then we have another pocket, and then this is for journaling. And then this one. We start off here with a pocket on the front. This came out of the ephemera pack. It's mounted on cardstock and then popped up with some pop-ups. This adorable little feature came out of the rub-ons. The floral was next to him, and I just didn't want to risk cutting into him, so I left it. So I put him on, but these leaves here on the ends are extra leaves, so I wanted that spread to be a little bit wider. So when we open this up, on this side, we have a nice big pocket, but you also can place a fairly good size photo here. This piece came out of the chipboard. This is the ribbon that came with the collection. This little ribbon embellishment is one of mine. And then over here, we have a tuck. Now, I will say that when this part here wasn't finished when I finished this part of the signature. I hadn't decided what to do. So when you get to this signature, I put this piece in here for journaling, and then you've got a place up here to put a photo. And then when you open this up, I put in these two angled tucks using some of the ephemera for accent. And then just for something different, these little tags came out of the sticker packet. And then over here, we have an offsetting, a balanced pocket over here as well. So then when you open this up, you got lots of photo here. And then we have another nice, decent sized pocket. And you can also put down a decent sized photo there if you wish. This is off of the sticker sheet, as well as this. And there you have it. That is my version of Autumn Greetings featuring Graphic 45's collection. And again, I want to thank Scrap and Create for this. And I will tell you that this album is for sale. So if you're interested in it, please reach out to me directly via my email at mymessyfingers55.com. I also wanted to let you know that the remaining papers that I have in this collection will also come with this album. So I have a few, but you can use them for your matting or for making layouts if that's what you choose to do. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.